One of the major problems that we're facing is the aging population and all the kind of clinical problems that come with it.
One of the big problems with, when you're trying to create new solutions is you do it just from your own point of reference. And so what's beautiful about this is that you have people who have design expertise, people who work who have a medical background, have engineers, you have people who are going to use the end product. So actually that creates a much better chance that the problem's going to be solved.
I think what's really exciting about this type of event is the collaboration of bringing together all these different people from different backgrounds, because as clinicians I can see the problems, but with no background in technology or business, I actually don't know what potential solutions may be out there.
Whilst I love technology and use it very regularly, there's a very large percentage of older people who are quite afraid of it and who don't have access to it, and in fact are intimidated by it. So I think the idea of making it simpler and more user-friendly is really important.
And as a mentor, what I'm trying to aim for is to guide all these teams in how they can use technology to simplify and deliver that solution as effectively as possible.
2 years ago when we began this journey, we recognised that there were these silos of expertise that weren't interacting, and HealthXL gave us an umbrella to capture, identify and then plug together these silos that allowed us to start building out a broad base of disruption and innovation.
The presentation I saw today were some of the best I've seen at any hackathon in the world. And what I loved about the folks here is they were super focused on what problem they were solving and how they're going to create a sustainable enterprise. And that means how are we going to make money and how are we going to increase profits and decrease costs.
My role today is to provide an insight into the commercialisation prospects for these ideas. Do they make good business sense? Who's going to pay for them? Who is the real customer? And how are we going to make sure that these ideas and these products are actually accessible for the people who need them?
So we met on the day, brainstormed our ideas, we threw away 10 or 15 different prototypes. It was actually just refining what we ended up delivering, which is the final product that we made, a framework to help people communicate with their patients.
Every morning, Ted will receive a phone call from our server, which is automated, and he can just report his weight vocally, and that'll be stored to our server. Then that data will be accessible in real time to our team of clinicians that needs that data to look after him.
And the thing that really impressed me about their solution was it was a long-term solution that was incredibly scalable, because they started out solving a very acute problem today, which was tell me information about your health today. And yet the ability for them to take information from a telephone, do voice transcription, and put that into structured data in their database is basically the foundation for data about anything and everything that's related not just to elder care, but to other chronic conditions.
We certainly knew we had some of the tools to bring together a weekend like this, but with HealthXL, with their platform, their mentor group and their experts, it's allowed us to realise, I suppose, one of our dreams in trying to solve some of the problems in healthcare, and ageing is one of them.